Yeah, I know, this isn't Sombra gameplay, and what I'm bringing you guys is the 1v1 game mode. I will bring you guys some Sombra videos later, but right now I feel like it's not a really good time to bring Sombra footage. When Ana first came out, I thought Ana was probably the weakest thing I've seen, and that's because I made the mistake of judging Ana not on her kit and not on potentially what she can do, but playing her in an environment where it was 6v6 Ana on the PTR, and that really gives you a bad impression, especially when it's just 6 Sombras versus 6 Sombras. You don't really get to see the full potential of this character played right in a setting that matches something that would be in ranked or quick play, a proper quick play I should say. So yeah, I'm not really going to do that, although I did manage to get into one game where I was the only Sombra. Surprisingly, it was a 6v6 arcade, no hero limit, and I was the only Sombra. Yeah, get a load of that. But anyway, surprisingly, I was the only one, and I got to play against a actual team composition. And during that one match, and it was only one match, I was quite impressed how she performed. The health pack thing, which I mentioned was going to be an issue in my earlier vid that I did, really was strong, although her hack ability, which I thought was going to be an issue, is really not a big deal at all. It is not hard, but it's not easy to hack people, especially if they have a brain. So I still need to see some more matches to see, like, or play more matches I should say, to see if I really think she is like that character that will define the meta. Her passive is really nuts though, but let's talk about this 1v1. So this 1v1 game mode is in the arcade section, and dude, like, outside of Sombra, this is probably the best update ever. A 1v1 mode and a 3v3 mode. Now I'll do a separate video on that later, but this 1v1 mode, it's so freaking fun. I haven't had this much fun in Overwatch in a while. In fact, I didn't even care that Sombra was out. I didn't really want to play her that much. I wanted to play this 1v1 non-stop. It wasn't even boring me after like the 20th game. It was just so exciting to play, and I find myself wanting to play it now. I'm probably going to play it once I get done with this video, to be honest. But what the 1v1 brings is just something that I thought wouldn't be possible in Overwatch, you know? When I think of Overwatch, I think of characters, I think of rock, paper, scissors, where one character clearly has the edge over the other. Now, don't get me wrong, all characters are capable of killing each other. That is very true, but some characters have an easier time, and there is no disputing that, really. So when I heard the 1v1, I'm like, this is going to be hard to balance, no? Well, the way it is, and you guys have been watching, the 1v1 goes with you facing off someone who's the same as you, the same hero. So whether it be a Winston versus Winston, and trust me, those fights are fucking hilarious. Torb versus Torb, or my favorite fights, Symmetra versus Symmetra. I know what you're thinking, wow, your favorite fights? No, these fights are pretty clutch. Symmetra versus Symmetra are exhilarating, but these fights make me think in a different way. They make me keep track of my enemies' cooldown. They make me be aware of the terrain and their footsteps. It's just become so intense. It's an intense moment, and my heart actually starts beating on some of these matches, especially when we're both getting down low on health, because there is no health pack at all. So unless you're a character like a Roadhog or a Soldier or a Zarya who can passively heal yourself, then it gets really intense. At the same time, some people have made some complaints that it's really slow for them. I personally don't mind the pace. I feel like in a 1v1, you only have one life. You should take your life with more caution. You should be more smarter about what you're doing. But some people think that the gameplay can get a tad bit stale, especially when it's a Bastion versus Bastion. And I'll admit, those fights do take a long time. I want to make some suggestions on how to make this game mode better than it already is, because generally, if nothing changed, I'd still play it a lot, because I still think right now how it is, it's really fun. But to address some of the issues that some people are saying, you could always just, and this is just a suggestion, probably make like a little power-up, not a power-up, but a orb or something where you could pick up in order to actually just increase your ultimate charge, because what I found in most of these games, you're never going to get your ultimate charge. It's basically all on your skill, all on your mechanical skills, your surrounding, your knowing of the maps, you paying attention to your enemies' cooldowns, knowing when you can attack and when you cannot, which is why I love this match. It just makes you think so much and helps you become a lot better at that individual character, I think. So adding something like that would help fasten up the game, because if you could activate your ult just a little bit faster before the enemy can, you're probably going to win the game, most likely, most of the time. Or maybe add some health packs or power-ups or something around the map to really give it a feel of a 1v1 with more fast-paced action elements, because right now it is very slow-paced. But other than that, I mean, this is just the perfect game mode for me. I'm going to be playing it all the time, and you guys are probably going to see more videos of the 1v1 game mode just because I'm having so much fun with it. Anyway, let me know, have you guys downloaded the PTR? Have you tried it? Have you tried the 1v1 game mode? Did you like it? Did you think it was a bit too slow, or did you have a blast with it? I want to hear your opinions down in the comments below. Please, you know, keep it less smart XD. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like. If you're new, subscribe. And as always, you guys, Kelvin's out. Oh, it's so fun. Also, I've never been defeated as Zen. 1v1 me right now, boy.